And hi everyone. Again, this is 11:11, and you're gonna be with me, Migs, for our daily dose of Prime Pinoy TV. All right, and so of course, I hope you guys are having a great time today. I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning this Wednesday morning, simply because our goal here is to make sure you become a what? Top of mind. You become a best in class. You become a mission driven professional who are actually the expert and who is actually the best in your field. All right. And so the reason why you're here in Prime Pinoy TV, all right, the reason kung bakit ka nandito sa Prime Pinoy TV is because you want to make sure you want to be best in class, you want to be top of mind, you want to be the one that people will always be attracted to as a professional. And so whether you are a what? An online seller, whether you are a businessman, whether you are a startup, okay, a MSME startup, or whether you are actually working as a professional, this podcast, this Prime Pinoy TV is just for you, all right? And so, of course, it's Wednesday today. All right, it's Wednesday today. And what is Wednesday? We're going to talk about prime wealth. We're going to talk about money because that's what Wednesday is all about. It's all about money. All right. And so, of course, I'm going to type it here, Money Wednesdays. And for today, all the way hanggang mamaya, no? All the way until around 11:45, we're gonna be staying together. We're gonna be, checking out or checking in with one another, specifically around this one. Okay, making sure that your money, the way you grow, the way you protect, the way you manage, the way you actually handle your money is actually what? Very, very important. Very, very wonderful. All right. And so if you are watching with us, make sure you cross post, make sure you what do you call that? Share it. Okay? Make sure you do a watch party, so on and so forth, para at least maraming mga tao, marami ring mga nanonood, marami ring mga friends mo will actually be with us today. Now, if you have questions, all right, if you've got comments, you've got learning, you want to be coached live, then my suggestion, put down your comments below. Put down all of these things below so that I can read them on air. Okay? Uy, merong ang libreng ano dyan, ang tawag dyan, meron ka dyan libreng special mention. Naks, no? Meron kang special mention dyan because I'm gonna be putting them on air. I'm gonna be reading them on air. Alright? And so, as we start, okay, ano ba yung pag-uusapan natin today, Migs? Ano nga ba yung mga bagay that we're gonna be talking about just for today, Migs? Okay? And I'm gonna be sharing this with you, okay, simply because this is equally important kasi nag-trending to, honestly. Okay? This is actually nag-trending itong post na to in I'm not sure kung nakita nyo, pero for sure nakita nyo kasi it has reached over 50,000 people all across the country. And maybe ikaw familiar ka rin dito sa post na to, and I'm gonna be sharing it in a while for you. I'm sure parang ikaw medyo napansin mo rin to, no? Yan. I'm gonna be sharing it now with you, no? This one. Paano ko ba i-presenter mode yan? Open presenter view. Yan. Grabe, live na live, no? So, ayan. So, lumabas na yung presenter view. Ayan. Yan. Maganda. Exciting. So, now, I'm gonna share it screen with you. Ano ba yung pag-uusapan natin? Okay, ito na. Ito na talaga. Hindi yan isa. Nasaan yun? Wala. Ayan, no? Yan. Application. Dali, napapahiya tayo dito eh. Napapahiya tayo, hindi ko makita eh. Nasaan na ba yun? Kailangan ba naka-full screen? Kailangan nga yata naka-full screen, no? Isa pa. Make sure you click share. Ayan. Siyempre, oo nga naman. Tama nga naman. So, di ko siya makita. Anyway, the reason kung bakit natin pag-uusapan to ngayon, okay, I'm gonna be posting that screen in a while. Okay, and I hope you get to see it simply because it's actually important kasi maybe ikaw nakita mo rin to. And I'm gonna talk about simplified stock investing. Alright? Ayan, nakita ko na. Ayun, hindi yan. Ito. Tama ba? Ayan, nakita nyo na, no? So, ano ba to? This is actually something na nakita nyo na maybe last week, maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. And maybe nakita mo tong post na to, Jollibee video, we're actually on sale, greatest market sale ever. You can now have the opportunity to invest in these big companies. Nakita mo na tong post na to, no? If mo na comment down below, sabihin mo, nakita mo na. And I'm gonna be talking about that. I'm gonna be talking about direct versus indirect investing because if you've seen this post, you will actually realize and you will actually na sinabi dun sa post na yun, you know what, there's actually two types of investments. Okay, there's actually a direct investing wherein you will be in full control of the stock, wherein you will be in full control of your activities, wherein you will need to have knowledge on trading. Okay, they call it day trading. You will have full control around all this and you do directly. Okay, or you can go indirect investing, in which a fund manager will actually learn with you. A fund manager will actually work with you, and a fund manager will actually do the work for you. Parang nag-hire ng tao na isang ang trabaho, palaguin yung pera. Now, I want to talk about simplified stock investing simply because this is equally important, all right? A lot of people I've noticed, because right now, if I'm gonna take a look at my Facebook today, it has actually reached 50,000 people and it has actually reached my unread messages right now. Pasensya na po if you're actually watching with us today and hindi ko pa nare-replyan yung comment mo or yung inbox mo or yung message mo. Pasensya na. Tao lang. 'Di ba? Hindi natutulog din po ako, no? So ibig sabihin, pasensya na kasi magre-reply din ako in a while because one of the things I do, I reply personally, I reply directly. I don't do bots kasi that's very impersonal, no? I do personal responses. So kapag kausap nyo ako sa messenger, sa inbox nyo, ako talaga yon. Wow. Right now, there's over 500. If I'm not mistaken, there's over 500 inquiries. Kaya medyo pasensya lang po. Medyo maghintay lang tayo ng konti because there's over 500 messages that I will need to personally speak to para ma-make sure na tama yung pag-i-invest nyo sa stock market. Alright? And so, if you're watching with us right now, maybe the reason gusto mo rin ito matutunan, ano nga ba itong simplified stock investing? Paano nga ako makakapag-invest dyan sa BDO, dyan sa SM, dyan sa Universal Robina, or Jack and Jill Robinsons, all of these things. And paano ko nga ba yan gagawin if I'm just an ordinary person katulad mo, Migs? My work is not into financial services. And I want to make sure na ma-maximize ko yung returns ko, ma-maximize ko yung growth ko, and hindi naman ako sobrang yaman. Maybe ikaw tanong mo din yan, di ba? Hindi naman ako sobrang yaman, paano ko yung gagawin? Yan ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon. Okay? Because the truth is, lahat naman yan maganda, just like any other investment, lahat naman ng investment maganda. The only question that I will ask of you is, if maganda naman lahat ng investment, are you doing it responsibly? Ulitin ko, are you doing it responsibly? Kasi nga, meron dalawang uri ng pag-i-invest. There's what you call a direct investment. There's what you call an indirect investment. Now, let's go with direct investment muna. Ang unang-unang titignan, I'm gonna go direct, I'm gonna go indirect. Saan ba ako pupunta? Will I do it myself? Will I be in full control of it? Or will I hire somebody to do it for me? Will I be the one, gusto ko ako mismo gagawa? Or, kasi meron mga controller di ba? Meron naman mga tao na gusto lang nila ng control. Kahit matalo na ako, basta ako may control. So, we wanna take a look at that, no? Kasi, again, you wanna do this responsibly and you wanna do this within your maximum benefit. The very first thing na kailangan kong tanungin sa inyo, if you wanna invest, you don't invest just to get money. You invest because you have a certain objective. Ulitin ko, you don't invest just because, alam mo yon, you don't invest just because you wanna grow your money. Of course, it's part of that. Of course, kaya ka nga nag-i-invest kasi gusto mo na mas, alam mo yon, lumago yung pera mo. Pero you don't just do it for the sake of, but you're doing it because there is a certain objective. Alright? And so, very first thing na gusto kong tanungin mo sa sarili mo, ano bang objective mo sa pag-i-invest? Kasi here's the thing, kung gusto mo mag-invest ka stock market ngayon, tapos next year mo na gamitin, bumili ka ng bahay, milyonaryo ka na next year, ang tawag po dyan, scam, hindi stock market. I'm not discounting, okay? I'm not discounting direct investors who actually doubles their money in 1 year, who actually triples their money in 1 year. Yes, it's possible, but come on, it takes risk. All right? It takes risk. Because no matter how an expert we all are, nobody can predict the future. Nobody can predict the market for the next 5 minutes. We can read the charts, we can read the trends, we can read, all of these things, but nobody can really predict. We can simplify it, we can make deductions based on past history. That's okay, that's fine, and maganda naman talaga yan, but nobody can predict, all right? So, of course, with the returns comes with the risk. Okay? That's why I'm not discounting our traders because magaling sila. They have the ability to increase their money, pero they will say for certain also that it will involve risk as well. And so kung ikaw hindi ka naman trader, ano yung trader? Kunyari, hindi mo nga yun alam, di ba? Ano ba yung trader? O kaya hindi naman ako ganyan. How can I now go with it? Kaya natin siya pinag-uusapan ngayon. How can you now invest if you're not a trader, you're not doing it? Kasi here's the thing, no, around, okay, will I go direct? Will I go indirect? The 3 things I want you to take a look at is number 1. Okay, I want you to really take a look at this. Number 1, do you have the knowledge? Okay, ibig sabihin, marunong ka ba magbasa ng chart? Marunong ka ba magbasa ng trends? Do you know fundamental and technical analysis when it comes to the stock market? When we say stock market, kasi ang kumpanya gumagalaw and it's, in economics, right? Supply and demand. Supply and demand. Value is based on what? People's perception of demand and people's perception of value. Ulitin ko, the price of the market will depend on people's perception on demand and people's perception on value. Hindi lang ikaw yung nag-i-invest dito, marami, milyon na tao ang or if not millions, thousands, many thousands of people are actually investing as well. If I'm not mistaken, it will really take millions, all right? Millions of pesos and millions of people are actually investing it. So, do you have that necessary knowledge to predict, or do you have that necessary knowledge to analyze the market based on people's perception of demand and based on people's perception of value of a certain company? If that's SM, that's SM. If that's Jolly, that's Jolly. Because if you have that knowledge, sure, go ahead, go direct investing kasi kaya mo siyang basahin. Kaya mo siyang i-analyze. Ngayon, kung hindi naman, go with indirect. Let the experts do it. Now, will I pay for the experts? Of course, ano to, libre? But here's the thing. Why would I not pay an expert if they're gonna double my money? Di let them get their, fund management charges, fund management fees for as long as they double my money. Sometimes they look at it, ayoko niyan kasi magbabayad daw ng charge. Here's the thing, di ka nga nagbayad ng charge, hindi ka rin naman kumita. Hindi ka nga nagbayad ng charge, naubos naman pera mo. Does that make sense? Sometimes people are look at investing based on the charge. Wrong way of looking at things. The right way of investing is if I double my money. 'Di ba? So, if you're learning, like ka naman, if you're learning, comment ka naman. So, again, very first thing titingnan natin dito, knowledge. 'Di ba? Kasi, experts yan. So, ibig sabihin, kailangan ko pa mag-shoulder? Of course. But here's the thing, if those experts can double your money, if those experts can triple your money, then go ahead, give them their charges. Kesa naman, you don't pay any charges, but your money is not growing, is not gaining. Alright? And so, very first thing na unang titignan mo dyan, knowledge. Number two, second thing na titignan mo dyan is actually what we call time. It's equally important na titignan din natin yung time simply because kailangan mo yung bantayan di ba? The market is moving every second from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. in the Philippine stock market. Meron yan trading, no? So, babantayan mo yan. Titignan mo yung price points niyan. You will need to spend time. Ngayon, wala akong oras, meron na akong ginagawa, go indirect. Okay? Meron akong time, go direct. Go ahead, invest in direct investing. Do it your own. You don't have, go indirect. Now, last but not the least is you've got the knowledge. Alright? Not knowledge, money. Why? Because according to statistics, this is, I did a training, by the way. Hindi ako yung gumawa, pero ako yung student. Ako yung umattend ng training. And sabi nung trainer sa amin, there is a statistics that says, they call it the 90-90-90 rule. Ano yung 90-90-90 rule? 9% of new traders lose 90% of their money within the first 9 days. Kasi nga, hindi pa alam. Ang tawag nila dyan, their tuition fee, their enrollment fee, kaya sila natatalo. So, if you've got money to lose, try it out. Go direct. If you've got money to lose, go direct. Pero hindi, pinag-ipunan ko to, trabaho ko to, ang hirap kaya pag-ipunan to, ang hirap kaya kitain to, tapos malulus ko lang, mawawala lang sa akin. Now, if you don't have the knowledge, or if you don't have the time, or you don't have the money, you don't have either one of this, you don't have one of these three, my suggestion, you go indirect. Klaro ba yon? My suggestion, you go indirect. Now, bakit ko sinabing you go indirect? Ano ba yung indirect? Merong ng fund managers. Personally, I'm connected with BPI, with Security Bank Fund Management through FWD. And meron ng mga fund managers na maghahawak. So, why stress it out if you've got experts under your hire? Alam mo yon? It's as if you hired an entire department, an entire organization whose job is to grow your money. Whose job is to grow your money, and what do they do? Okay? What do? They invest in the top 10 most performing companies in the Philippines. Now, apektado ba sila ng coronavirus? Oo naman. Apektado naman. Lahat naman di ba? Lahat naman tayo affected by all of this, whatever we're experiencing right now. But here's the thing, okay? Even if these companies are affected, we always bounce back. That's one thing that I will always say. We always bounce back. Bakit? Kasi that's, again, not just our resilience, but because these are big companies already. We don't risk, all right? We don't risk anything without going back up. These are big companies, all right? And so, if you're gonna ask direct investor, ako, you do it your own. Ikaw mamimili niyan, ikaw magde-decide niyan, ikaw in charge diyan, i-check mo kung kikita ba o hindi. Nasa sayo yan. Pero, kung hindi ka nga, wala kang knowledge, wala kang time, wala kang money, okay, let those experts do it. Now, what's the key in doing indirect investing? Ano nga ba yung key pagdating sa indirect investing? For me, indirect investing is, ang kailangan natin dyan is what we call time. in what we call consistency. It has to be time and consistency. Bakit? This is as of June 2. I'm sharing this with you. This is as of June 2. All right. As of June 2, if you take a look at this, you invest 1 million, for example. After 1 year, you lost 24%. Yes. If you invested June 2, 2019 up to today, you lost 24% of your money. So roughly nasa around 760,000 lang yung pera mo if you invested 1 million last year. All right? Now, 5 years ago, you invested 5 years ago. Roughly you have lost 19% today. You invested 1 million, roughly ngayon nasa around 830,000 lang yung pera mo ngayon. 5 years ago, yes. Okay? That's why it will take time and consistency. If you want to take a look at indirect investing, it will take time and consistency because of two things. Number one, if you take a look at this graph, if you take a look at this chart, which by the way is the actual Philippine stock market index, okay? If you take a look at this chart, you will notice that 10 years down the line, you have gained your money 84%. 20 years down the line, you've gained your money 117%. 30 years down the line, you've gained your money 1,055%. Or if you're gonna do it per annum, that's roughly 30 to 33% on average. But it takes time. But it takes time. Now, bakit ko sinabing consistency? Kasi, if you invested, for example, if you invested in 2007 na nasa 3,800 siya, if I'm not mistaken, let's say na lang, let's pretend around nasa 3,800 siya. 2007, 2008, nagkaroon ng global financial crisis. If you're not familiar, yun yung global financial crisis of 2008. The market went back to 1,000, let's say 1,900. You lost your money. Now, you will need at least 2009, 2010, 2011 para bumalik yung pera sa around 3,800 para mag-break even ka around 2011 so that the market will go back up to around 4,200 so that mag-gain ka para kumita ka. Okay? That is if you don't have consistency, you don't continually invest in the market. Now, what's my recommendation? What's my suggestion at all times? My recommendation is, and my suggestion at all times, what you're gonna do, instead of just, put in a big amount, chunk of money in the stock market, my suggestion, ako lang to, we call it cost averaging, okay? And which is, it doesn't have to be big for as long as it has to be consistent. Ulitin ko, hindi kailangan malaki pero kailangan consistent, yung kayang panindigan. Kahit hindi malaki. For example, ang pinasok ko lang 2,000 kada buwan, or pinasok ko lang let's say 5,000 per month, or let's say 20,000 per quarter. All right? That's 80,000 a year. All right? Let's say 5,000 per quarter, 5,000 per month, or 20,000 per quarter, for example. 2007, that's around 3.8. If you take a look, okay, bumagsak yung market, global financial crisis, nag-invest pa rin ako. By 2010, 2011, nag-break even yung investment ko on 2007, pero yung investment ko ng 2008, lumago na. Does that make sense? Kasi I continually invest Not necessarily big, pero I continually invest. Does that make sense? So, for example, 2007 nag-invest ako, maliit lang, bumagsak yung market 2008, consistent, not necessarily big. And then, pagdating ng 2011, yung 2007 na investment ko, break even na, kumita na. Yung 2008 ko, automatic kumita na. Bumagsak yung market ng 2012, if I'm not mistaken yan. Bumagsak market 2012, around 3.8 ulit. Kung let's pretend 2007 saka 2012, break even lang, same price. So, ibig sabihin, break even lang investment ko after 5 years ng 2007. But my investment in 2008, my investment in 2009 has actually gained already. Now, 2010, yes, nag-loss ako, pero at least yung 2010 investment ko lang yung nag-loss. Pagdating ng 2013, okay, if you take a look at this, pagdating ng 2013, lahat ng investment ko from 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, lahat yan nag-gain. On average, I've already gained. Why? Because I've got time and I've got consistency. Now, nasan ba ang market today? Due to coronavirus, if I'm not mistaken, okay, we are at 6.4. Okay? As per my last check, we are at 6.4. Maybe, I'm not sure kung gumalaw na, no? We are at 6.4. So, nakita, yung blue na yan. Yes, bumagsak po to around 2015 levels. Okay, to around 2016, yes. Okay, so ibig sabihin yung mga pumasok 2017, 2018, 2019 nasa loss pa, honestly, yes. Pero here's the thing, I'm gonna show you this next slide. Let me show you this next slide. You don't need to worry around it. You don't need to worry about it simply because for as long as you've got time and you've got consistency, then the market is on your side. The market is on your side. Bakit ko nasabi? If you take a look at this is actual history. The market always go down every 7 years. Right now, it was actually 10 years, so we are actually just due for it. Okay? 1990, oil price market went down 54%. We increased 500. Asian financial crisis of 1997 and dot-com bubble went back down 63%, went back up 270. Global financial crisis went back down 49%, went back up 345%. Right now, we are at a loss. Yes, that's around, if I'm not mistaken, around 36%. Okay? But based on this history, what can you deduce? What can you conclude? The market will always go back up. The market always goes back up based on previous history. So, what am I saying here? Okay? What I'm simply saying here, if you take a look at this, for as long as you've got time and you've got consistency, is, you know what? Your market will always go back. And you will gain. Yes, we are at 6.4 right now. 2017, 2018, 2019, people are at loss. Kaya nga 5 years, ayun, no, naka-negative 19 as of June 2. But here's the thing, 10 years down the line, 20 years, 30 years down the line, based on history, we are at a green, we are not a red. We are at a gain, we are not a loss anymore. The market never went back down 15 years down the line. The market, based on history, in the Philippines, okay, never went back down 50 years down the line. It just did not happen. It may happen, but it just did not happen in the past. Therefore, you could be not really assured, but you know, it could give you confidence. It could build in you confidence that if you want to go indirect investing, sa top 10 companies lang din naman nila yan ini-invest. Therefore, medyo magkakaroon ka na ng confidence. That is, if hindi ikaw yung mag-control ng pera mo, pero kung ang magko-control ng pera mo yung mga expert, kung ang magko-control ng pera mo yung mga nakakaalam na, okay? I mean, again, some people will say, hindi, may charge yan eh. May charge nga, dumoble naman pera mo. Kesa hindi ka nga nagbayad ng charge, wala ka, hindi naman dumoble pera mo, naubos pa. Di ba? That's my analogy there eh. Investment is good regardless of the charge if it doubles your money, if it triples your money. It's never about the charge, it's about the return. If I give this person $1 or 1 peso of charges or 1,000 in charges, but they make my 1,000, 3,000 in return, 2,000 in return, okay lang. That's perfectly fine. But if I don't pay in charges 1,000, pero yung 1,000 ko naging 500, naging 300, it's never okay. Does that make sense? So again, my only question is, are you busy? Are you not busy? Do you have the knowledge? Do you have the time? Do you have the money? If yes, go direct. If no, go indirect. Alright? And so, yan yung reason kung bakit natin ginagawa yan. Yan yung reason kung bakit natin pinag-uusapan to. Simply because it's actually important if you know where and how to invest. Okay? And so, again, let's pause for a while. Okay? I've been speaking for around 30 minutes. Okay? And I want to make sure that I get to capture all of your questions, all of your comments, all of your, all of those things. I want to make sure I get to capture those. And so, let's pause for a while. Ano mga natutunan nyo dito? Anong mga bagay na, you've actually learned, and ano-ano yung mga bagay that you've actually took notice of? 'Di ba? Share it, because as we talk about money, it's equally important that you learn as well wealth. It's also important that you learn as well investments, and it's equally important that you learn as well the stock market. All right? And so again, thank you so much, Ramona. Sino pa yung mga nag-like? I'm gonna put it here, no? We've got Ramona and 6 others. Ba't di ko makita yung 6 others na yan? Hindi pala siya nakikita, no? So anyway, gusto ko lang kayo batiin, no? Yung mga nanonood sa atin. Hindi ko kayo makita yung mga also si Edlin Chavez, si Jay Mendoza is also watching with us right now. Regina Palad is also watching with us right now. Welcome. Ito, bumabate. Katrina Espiritu, hi Migs, hi, welcome, binati ko kayo. You've got Nathalie Kua, special mention, hi Nathalie Kua, welcome as well. Thank you for watching. We've got Ayana Pope also watching with us from the United States, okay? Hi Ayana. Redina Palad, hi Miguel, good AM, good morning Redina, welcome. You've got Marvin Alegre also, galing. Palakpakan din natin siya. Marvin from Mindanao. Hi, thank you so much. Redina as well, galing-galing, palakpakan din natin. Thank you so much for all those comments. Ngayon ko lang nababasa, no? Pagpasensyahan nyo na. Hindi kasi siya lumabas doon sa screen ko. Hindi siya lumabas, kaya hindi ko nakita, no? Pero we've got Edlin, we've got Jay also watching with us today. We've got other people watching with us. Maraming salamat sa panonood. Again, purpose of this podcast is to make you be aware. All right? Is to equip you, to make you be aware, to become a prime professional, to become top of mind, best in class professional, whether you're in business or you're in career, not just in the aspects of career, not just in the aspects of business, but in the aspects of a total package, total well-being, which means health, money, investments, career, business. We're gonna tackle all that. All right. And so again, thank you so much for being with us. I guess that's my webinar for today. That's my learning session for today. I hope you get a lot of value. Okay? I hope you get a lot of things from today, and tomorrow magsama-sama tayo sa career. Career talk bukas. Business talk bukas. So kung ikaw gusto mo magtayo ng negosyo, or you're already into business, or you are a career professional, make sure you tune in tomorrow. Make sure you tune in tomorrow kasi yan yung pag-uusapan natin. Alright? And so that being said, maraming salamat for actually being with us. Okay, nasa na yung music ko? Ang tagal. Nasa na yun? Nawala na yung music ko. Okay. Ayan, no? So, maraming salamat for being with us. Have a good day, everybody. Maraming salamat for being with us. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.